Hello to you, my YouTube friends. Welcome to my channel, Cristabelle the Intuitive. Cristabelle here, bringing you our weekly angel guidance for the week of November 13th to the 19th, 2016. Enjoy. Okay, angel friends, what is your guidance for us for this week? What you have us know? Okay, let's see what we have. Our first card is higher education. Our second card is stress management. And our third card is mother. I'm getting this more as a story this time around. Anyway, the angels are saying that this week we all need to be like the mothers, meaning specifically that we need to be nurturers. We need to nurture one another as people. As many people are struggling, going through some challenging times, be emotional, mental, physical, or for many people it's material, like financial challenges. So to truly help people, help one another, help each other to manage the stress that many of us are feeling, the angels are saying that we need to be the nurturers, the carers, to be the educators, to learn to manage the stress, to handle, because mothers usually teach their young ones, their children, skills and rituals and that they grow up with, that so that support that you get from your mom, that is, or your mother, or any mother figure in your life, that is the nurturing that the angels are calling for us to give to one another right now, because it's so essential. It's very important because of all the challenges in our environment that many people are feeling and facing, and are having a difficult time dealing with it. So the more of us that act like mothers in terms of nurturing people, and many of us do it, encouraged to do it in the professional sense of being counselors and guides. So for the general population, for all of us, for those of us who are being invited, we're being invited by spirit, and we're being called and guided by spirit to become like mothers for others, to be the nurturers, to be people holding space, to guide people through, to educate them. So when this higher education doesn't necessarily mean formal classroom education, for some it does, but in this instance it means to train and teach others on how to manage the stress, or and the stress management that they're talking about is the mother or the nurturers that we are all being invited be is by nurturing and guiding other people to manage their stress. We will be helping ourselves manage our own stress. And the higher education that the angels are talking about, they're saying that's the best form of learning and teaching, that when we teach others, we learn even more, or so that is what we're being invited to do this week. That is so important. What I'm being shown is it's almost similar to this picture, but it's like I'm seeing like 3 people, but in a circle, surrounded and holding each other. So that is the mothering that the angels are coming for. We need to hold each other up, to lift each other up, to support each other, and to teach each other the skills that we have that help us manage the challenges. We need to teach one another, because one person's way may not work for everybody, but it may work for somebody else, and the other person's way may work for another person. So that's what the angels are inviting. That's the higher education, that it's essential that we teach one another to manage the challenges we face in our day-to-day living, because our world is challenging for many of us, because we live in some interesting times. Things are changing rapidly for many people, and we're not able to move along with the changes that we're experiencing. So it's creating stress for many of us. So the angels are inviting us that our major task this week is to be the mothers, or the nurturers, the carers for one another, to teach one another how to manage the challenges that we're facing in our world today. So that is our main reading, and now we will look at our cards, our daily cards, or original angel cards as I call them, to see what the message or the invitation is from that. Our first card is peace. Our second card is transformation. Our third card is adventure. Our fourth card is spontaneity. And our fifth card is delight. So let's see. Our first card, which is for Monday, is peace. The angels are saying to relax, and by nurturing, relax, nurture one another to find the peace that you're seeking. Okay? Relax, nurture one another to find the peace that you're seeking, because once again, in helping and guiding others, the comfort that we give to others in return is given back to us. Okay, and our card for Tuesday is transformation. And the angels are saying, by having peace, the transformation or the changes transformation in this case is the changes that we're wishing to make to our lives will come if we're peaceful and more reflective about it, and not to be so, yes, action is essential, but to not to be solely action focused, but to be reflective as well. Okay. And for Wednesday, our word is adventure. Okay, in terms of transformation, and the angels are saying yes to the stress that you have in your life, or the things that you're finding challenging, is because you feel that you need to take action and fix everything. Yet the transformation or the changes that you're seeking in your life, the more reflective you are, the more peaceful you be about it. And that in order for that to happen, you need to see it as an adventure to allow you to discover new and different aspects of yourself, new and different aspects of your world, and see the abundance and the blessing that is around you. So the adventure is essential to being able to manage the stress or the challenges that you find in your world. And the more reflective you are, then your action will be guided. And be a more peaceful action, bringing about a more fluid and peaceful transformation. Okay. And our fourth card for Thursday is spontaneity, and the angels are saying relax, be spontaneous, plan but don't be married to your plan. Be flexible, allow spirit to lead and guide you to take action. That's the spontaneity that the angels are talking about. So when you are open and not so rigid, and also more flexible, not so married to the plan that you have, when you allow spirit to guide your actions, taking spirit-led and spirit-guided action brings about a transformation. It also brings about tranquility, which eliminates the stress that you are finding. Okay, and then our word for Friday is delight. And the angels are saying, as you're on this journey, your transformation journey, the stress will be less or non-existent if you delight in the progress. No matter how minute your progress is, delight in that. Delight in the adventure that you're on. If you see it as an adventure, and exploring and taking delight in that, everything else flow. And even when you become the guide or the carer, the bearer of another, which is coming back to the mothering of others, the more you delight in those you're carrying, the easier and the more peaceful it is. And so, my friends, that is our angel guidance for this week. Thank you so much for watching. This is Cristabelle saying thank you again. Goodbye for now. Blessings on your journey. And oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please press that subscribe button. Blessings on your journey again.